Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. All right, great. My name is Jin. I came all the way from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Currently, I'm running an AgTech platform that's serving more than 60 countries, delivering solutions for more than 500,000 of learners across all these countries. Today, my topic will be a bit different. I'm not a teacher. I'm not an educator. I never teach in my life before. But I stand on a point on a different angle, coming from the youth generation. How does we use education technology to enhance whatever issue that we have right now, and also cater to the habit and the young generation that what they want to learn, right? So let me start with a story, right? Next slide, please. You know, I will be focusing on youth market. People coming out from the academic, college and university, people are talking about career in their life to uplift to the next level. I want to share this story. You know, this guy is a youth guy, you know, a young guy, high passionate, is very motivation to do something in his life. Next slide. But this guy stay in a small country that we don't even know. Example, Timbuktu. It's a country that I don't know where is it. But let's see what I'm trying to deliver is a highly motivation guy. This guy want to do something, but he came from a very small country with a lot of challenges and limitations. Next slide, please. You know, he wanted to do something energetic, ambitious. He have dreams, goals like us. But what does he face? Next. You know, today, education, learning, I always say the number one restriction is cost. All right, to deliver it or send a good teachers or build a center or whatever in Timbuktu country like small is impacting in a small way and costs are highly. The exposure to great content, to international learning content that where he come from is limited, and the challenges like what one of the speakers say in South Africa, ability to learn effectively and efficiency. This is what we talk. That is a big challenge in a big scale in a lot of places. Let's don't take lucky, I mean places that we are come from, countries that we live on, have everything. Let's talk and other 150 countries that have all these problems. Next slide, please. With this, his motivation, his energetic, his dream, his goal have started to face a lot of stress, you know, because of all these limitations that he can't access to. All right, this is a very typical example that all we know. All you have faced someone before, you know, we know someone that should be here in Dubai for this conference 2.0, but all kind of limitation that cannot bring them here. Today, my topic is talk about how do we serve 99, I always say that 90% that can't access to all these things. This is what I want to focus at. Next. From a very motivation guy, you know, he become, you know, all these challenges. He want to build a company like Facebook. He want to go all these things, but because of all the limitation, he was become, you know, cannot expose to his full potential. Right? So next, please. Me, I want to introduce myself again. I'm Jin Tan. I'm a Gen Y. As I say, I'm not an educator, but I'm 13 years in technology industry. With what I've done before, I would like to bring in solutions, you know, education technology that is effective and also cater for this group of people all around the world. That what I want to say is solving that young guy problem in a big scale way. With that, we are talking about how can we change the society? How can we bring justice to more people? And we are talking about places and people that we cannot reach to. All right, next. I think pandemic, everyone know, you know, we have disrupt the offline education, right? That is definitely. How do we complement? I cannot say online will 100% replace offline. There's no way, because we are human. We need the interactive, we need the physical. But how do we do complementary? All right, inflation and of course conventional academic fails to prepare. This is not saying by me. Next, no. Back in 2020, when I started this platform and what do I do? Because I saw a report from World Economic Forum that is calling for a reskilling revolution. Can you agree with me? Whatever we learned 10 years ago is not relevant by today, right? This was talking about how do we provide education and skill and job for 1 billion of people by 2030. My topic is talking about volume, quantity, reaching out to massive, not people that around you. This is what I believe, this is what I'm here to do, and this is what I want to do. All right, next. Now, further on by the United Nations, calling for investing in skill development to facilitate transition from school to work. I didn't say school is not good. No, I graduated from school, college, but it's not enough after we come out. All right, reaching out to more people in a better way, investing in technology and automation could be a solution to face. Today's is 2020. We do not have the full answer yet. Whatever we do is not the perfect yet. It's nothing wrong, nothing right, but everyone is going towards the same mission to empower more people through education, right? Next. It's not saying by me, it's all by United Nations. There's a lot of report talking about, primary and secondary not enough. How should we complement by affordable, the keyword affordable, technical, vocational and tertiary education that provide youth with relevant skill for employment and entrepreneurship. This will be my topic for today. All right, this is my sharing, and this is what I'm going to talk about. All right, next. Because I come from this generation of youth, we are a big numbers of people that got affected during this pandemic. All right, we talk about in this world, 1.2 billion of young people in this world are aged 15 to 24. I think this group of people we should pay attention into it. They are our future. 156 million youth are in low and middle income because they live in poverty through their unemployed. I want to say this is because they don't have the relevant skill. They are not reaching to the right people. All these great teachers here, but you are too far away from them. How do you reach to them? And also, they are involved in informal work and skill that are not relevant with how the world progressing. Right, next. This is the numbers that all I get, is when I see this, I was scared. I was, worried. This might be happen to me. 142 million of youth upper secondary school out of school. All right, and they want to come into industry. Only average of 40% in low-income countries. Many of the youth of the future are still unable to obtain an acceptable primary education. All right. I think that is not my part to solve. A lot of people are solving. But what I'm talking about, what next when they come into employment? I think this is the biggest thing that can help them to grow. This is the biggest thing in their career path to move the economy and also driving the nation forward. All right, next. In this pandemic, 255 million full-time jobs was lost around the world due to pandemic. What can you start looking into this and start thinking why? I think because of this pandemic, the nature of work, the relevant skills that is needed by corporation and company start to change. All right, we can predict the world is robotic, automation, and a lot of works do not need us. When I talk about this, it sounds scary, but that's what I'm talking about. The skill that we require and we do not get it during our younger time is the main issue. This is what I want to emphasize. Next. All right. I want to go more than that. I don't want to show more statistics. Next. All right. Next. And today I want to talk about how do we use technology to provide a global reskilling and upskilling to all the people that is required. Next. And the answer is called how. How. All right. Next. Look into this. The world evolved too fast. All right. New things come in very often. The younger generation cannot take 3 years to finish up a degree because the world too fast. When after finish my 3 years, I think it's not relevant. Things have been growing. Today we talk about website, today we talk about Web3, every 2 years you can see things change. Let's talk your smartphone. Do you need to change your smartphone every 2 years? Yes, definitely. Why? Because if you don't change, you will be left behind with slow. Today world we're talking about fast, right? It's true, right? Yeah, you will be stuck or super left behind. And today we are still very slow in delivering information. We are still very slow in delivering knowledge, connecting to the right people. This is what I'm talking about. Attention span. Guys, can you imagine the young people spend 3 hours in the classroom with you? Guys, no man. YouTube, last time video is 5 hours. Getting to 1 hour, getting to half an hour. Do you know what is the average span for young people to look at your video? 30 seconds. Yes, you're right. Sorry, no price. Yeah. Attention span is getting lower and lower, Today, I don't want to focus about what are we going to teach them. No. How do we cater their habit to make them attract to this? And we deliver in a good method that this information can go into their mind. This is what we are talking about. And this today reskilling revolution, we talk about not one skill. In this world, you need 20 skill, 30 skill. If you better, you have 50 skill, right? Anyone is a boss here? I think a lot of bosses here. Not me, all right? I think if you look at a staff, his resume, he know one thing or he know 20 things, which one you choose? Price is the same. The one that 20. Today it's not about one anymore, it's about multiple. It's about, I always say, learning should be in buffet. I don't want to eat one meal. I want one choice. I want a multiple choice. I can take it. And today is talk about borderless. Every knowledge, every information that we transfer and we teach should be applicable to borderless market. All right, next. Next, I don't want to talk about this. Yeah. Next. This is according to me. It's not according to anyone. This is according to me. What I do, what I know. I'm in the age group that together with them. This is the 5 A's that we are going to adapt and deliver down if you are in education technology. All right. Whoever that is going to this, I suggest you follow this method. Number 1 is called availability. Number 2 is called accessibility, acceptable, adaptable, and affordable. I will go in depth with one by one. All right. Next. Availability, we talk about, the resources, content, making available in anywhere, any places. Today, timing is not enough. 24 hours for someone is not enough. How do we cater easily for them? Adapt, just like what the panel speaker said. How do we adapt to them? Access to the right information. The keyword I still want to say is called affordable. Affordable is not $10,000, discount 50% and become $5,000. No. Today I'm talking about how do you provide $1 education. Last thing, I'm here for this challenge. Our company is working towards this mission. How do we provide $1 education that relevant to world global standard that can accept it globally? All right, and also called the acceptability. Whatever you learn here, how can I transfer when I move places? Today business are borderless. This moment I'll be in KL, next moment I'll be in Dubai, next moment I'll be US. But how do I have the same knowledge can apply to everywhere? All right, next. Let's focus on the number 1A. All right, click one more time, please. As I said, the availability of wide range of technical, vocational and theoretical learning should be available for them to learn in one place. All right, we cannot say that we only cater for this group, we only focus on here. No. How do we provide multiple? Things that are not relevant to you, you should start providing as well. Things are topic that not teach in your school, you should start adapting, find information, content to deliver to them. Because this, I foresee this is what we need. Standing here talking, I require 5 skills to be confident and brave to stand here to speak to you. All right, so this is called about availability. I able to access to different knowledge, skill set that I need to perform one job standing here. It's not about one thing anymore. It's about multiple things that adding together become one. All right? Next. Accessibility. Can you click next? It's just that I want to show everything. 3 click. 3 click. One more time. All right. Accessible. Right. Everyone is talking about education technology platform. I will tell you, I will sum up into 4 important points. If you are building an education platform, we talk about we need to have a robust learning management system that not understanding the teachers. The management system should understand the learners, what they need, what is their potential, and what else. All this can be solved by AI data-driven analytics. It cannot be happen one day. It is a continuous effort, just like shopping today. I think the shopping platform understand more clearly than yourself, right? The platform know what you want to buy. You do not know what you want to buy. They know what you want to buy. Today, I think we are going towards a new era that the computer system know what we need based on our character, based on our potential, and so on and so on. It's a huge effort to be there, but I think this will be the direction. I just sharing a direction. Interactive, impactful. When you talk about online, there's only one word. You should go interactive. I do not believe pre-recorded video. I'm sorry, because if everyone can learn through pre-recorded video, you should be able to success long time ago. There's hundreds of millions of video there. I talk about if you want to effective, impactful online learning, minimum for nowadays, the standard is called interactive, which is live. Let us ask what will be the next. If you ask me, I'm totally into metaverse learning, which we combine the physical presence in the avatar, in the environment, and also the interactive way can be delivered in one thing. All right, this is what I believe. Nothing wrong, nothing right, and easy to usage. Right. Number 2, accessibility. Right. Next. Okay. Click on a few more times. What we call the acceptable. When we tag team, can you click a few more times to let it run everything out? Right. One more time, please. 3 more times. Right. So, acceptable is when we created a course content, when we want to deliver content, I think I always want to emphasize on what is the content can be acceptable in the current situation to deliver a solution, and the user or the learners can apply and use it immediately. All right. I always like to joke with my friend. I think this world is going too fast. They got no patience, man. The young people, not me. I got patience. They got no patience, man. After 3 seconds, they want to skip your video. They cannot wait for 1 course, 2 course, 3 course. At the end of the 6th course, you tell me what is the point. No. Immediately, you tell me what's the point. How can I use? How can I apply the next day, the next hour, and so on and so on. I don't say that every knowledge or learning is suitable for this way, but at least we need to deliver to them at this way so that they can use it. The keyword is called immediately. That is how bad the user, how bad the young generation want to learn something, adopt something. This is sad, but it's true. I always like to say, it's not about what we want to do. It's about how do we adapting, to the generation that they grow up from. All right. Next, the 4th one. Tag team. You can click for the right. We call the adaptable. All right. This is my diagram that I designed. How do we work on this? It's called about we using analytics. Sophisticated technology to understand. Creating model for people to learn at their best. What I call the adaptive learning in the circle. All right. This is a process based on delivering content on the learner's style, the pattern, the preference, the speed. Everyone learn at a different capacity. It sounds impossible, but I just tell you, everything is impossible, right? You have to start believing this can go through. Whatever we do, we try playing a part into this to cater for the best. I think God is fair. They won't give you the perfect, you know everything at one go. You know, you have, we everyone have a capability to perform at one thing very good with other support as well. All right? Oh, I can press myself. Oops. All right, the last one. I like this. It's called affordability. A lot of people sharing with me, yeah, I have this promo code, you can use 30% discount. Promo code 70% discount. It's not about discount, man. It's about how someone that cannot came here, someone that live in Timbuktu can afford what you can give them. And I know education still need to maintain a business. All right, I know. But with technology, with all these things, you have to talk about quantity. The only way you can drive affordable with still maintaining a business using a technology, the keyword is called quantity. Take this example, put in budget airline. How does a budget airline sell you a $9.90 air ticket with previously selling at $3,000? What's the keyword? Quantity. Example, Netflix. How can you access to multiple country blockbuster movie, anywhere, anything you want to watch, 1,000 option for you at a month, $10. This is what I call, we should design, advise to work towards this way, think about this way, affordable should be this way, catering for quantity. If not, the affordability costing will not be bring down, because I fully trust online school will be a big future, will be big. The cost will be not there, but it's only, according to me, nothing right, nothing wrong. Because all you guys are experts. I'm very scared. When they invited me, I say education 2.0. I'm not a teacher, man. How do I talk to so much expert here, right? I'm talking. I just want to focus on how do we cater and still the right target market. That's why I only emphasize on youth. I believe primary and secondary still need the physical learning, because to build their habit, build their mental and so on. Different age group of people require different attention. I think education technology is now suitable for people that are ready to be going into industry. All right? It will getting lower and lower, but it needs to take time because the younger generation have to work on it. All right? So my sharing on this problem, this issue is, how do we solve a global education solution with technology? I focus on three things, like what I say: impact, affordable, and we should focus on the career part. All right. So my last 3 minutes, I want to sum it up my what I say today. I'm saying all this because I'm running a platform called Rescue. All right. As what I introduced, we are serving more than 1 million students at 65 countries. But I was based in Malaysia. I never traveled anywhere. This is called the future of online learning school. And all this what I share is what statistic that I got from the habit, from the character of learners that we have, and so on and so on. And just a very short introduction, what we do is a platform to connect. All right, next. Our motto is to make education and knowledge affordable and accessible. This is my motion about, making the $1 education. All right. And next, I need to sign up. Next. All right. Currently, we have 9 features. I want to say that we cater. Whatever I said just now is we plan for it. Whatever you learn at our platform is global and recognized, and we are certified by UK accreditation body. An online platform that focusing on short, our class very short, 75 minutes, and any session that is all live, and you can access anytime, anywhere. Every day there's something on for you live. And because of this movement that we have started, one of the unique way we got accepted. They also talk to us, say that this should be a way they are trying with us, so we are moving forward. And I want to end, not only that, we should talk about different kind of special need of people. Rescue also do deaf learning classes. We are now currently focusing for the blind, because online can serve bigger market, because they have very limited special needs teachers that they located somewhere and the learners are scattered around. How do we reach them? online live will be an answer, all right? So, wait, all right? So, what I'm pitching here is as a platform owner, as a platform founder for online education that we have run for 2 years, and we have served 60 countries with closing 1 million of users. This is what I found out. All right, this is what I found out. I'm not the right person to tell everything is right, but today I'm here to share to you with real facts, with real figure, real analytic that the platform tell me. You know, how do we serve all this market? And the learners, I always say we should focus on the learners, not focusing on ourselves, not focusing on, teacher, how do we teach them more effectively? No, the world is, if you are talking about teaching to the younger generation, this is the way, okay? With this, I'd like to end my session with, I'm glad I'm here. I'm here to connect to more people. I need to learn from you because I'm just a tech guy that's trying to do a solution. But you are the experts. I hope these changes for the global education do not come from one party. A party come from you guys, the expert. A party come from a technology provider like us, and the party come from the government body. This is a synergy that we believe this is the only way to solve and get things done. All right. With this, I want to say, I think I still believe education is the passport for the future. For tomorrow's belongs and to those who prepare for today's. I think we are in good hands. I want to thank the organizer to inviting me to here. I think this Education 2.0 conference is my first time attending. I feel very unique, very interesting to gather all the industry experts. I think we have more things to talk about, and this should be combined, the experienced people and the new generation, and come up with a better solution. So once again, thank you. My name is Jin. I hope to connect with you guys and learn from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jin. Does anyone have questions for Mr. Jin before we move forward? Yes, sir. And you can stay up on stage, please.
So, Mr. Chen, Jin Tan. Actually, very nice, so I must appreciate your talk. But one thing which worries me, that should we design our educational technique for a rapidly decreasing attention span of our learners, or should we also focus to arrest how this attention span should be arrested? That means it is continuously decreasing. Is it not a worrisome thing? That means if the attention span lasts for 3 seconds, now the research says that if in a video class, unless you have after 8 minutes there is a break, then there will be digital fatigue. So my point is that looking after a market, should we design things to suit the decreasing attention span of our learners, or we should also focus how to arrest it? That is my question.
All right. If you ask me, I have a motto. I don't like to do things I like to do. I like to do things what people like, not what I like, what the market like. Because whatever I design for myself is useless. This is not cater for the people. My point of view comes from I cater for, like what I say, the extension span is getting lesser. So I think when doing online, you have to have, as a teachers here, we need to have different gimmick, You cannot just one way talk all the way until the end and expect them to understand. No, it should be break into one point in a short session, comes with some interaction, is Q&A, quiz, whatever. You have to slot different things in the whole class. It's just like you watch YouTube video, how they slot in ads to make you more excitement, to want to look for more. So that is a trick, a tactic that we apply with all our teachers. On daily basis, we are doing 8 classes a day, serving 3,000-4,000 students. I got no school, I got no classroom, all virtually. Because of this statistic we have, the impactful is all about teachers itself. I always say teachers itself also need to do a job. You cannot be a classroom style or last time the physical. We need to improve, like putting different thing in the different session. I tell you, after 10 minutes, you will lost them. How do you pull them back again? After 10 minutes, you will lost them. How do we pull them back again? To do it online, physical can be a lot of different ways. You can dance, you can sing, you can ask him to stand up. But online, you cannot. You ask him to stand up, the screen is closed. You're talking to air, right? It's very difficult, I know. So it's about making it short, deliver one point, get the attention again, deliver again, short, get the attention, deliver again, go for the cue, go for the cue. It's super hard. I respect all the teachers. It's super hard, I know, but that is the only way we can move forward. Like just now, we have a tech guy here talking about the software, that good gamification, can do this. Yes, more and more things are coming up. So let's be excited for the future. I think online learning will improve day to day. I think the future will be we are wearing glasses and I'm learning in one place with you. I think that will something more exciting. All right. I hope I answer your question. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Go ahead, sir. Right there.
Sorry to jump in, but I think the flipped learning model is where learning will shift towards online, and professionals, teachers as you call them, learned professionals will come in between to be able to provide the mentorship. So learning will I think that learning could probably where you learn offline, learn with Jin, and then seek professionals like you to test questions. So critical thinking and questioning is what you will help, right? Whereas you will give someone the access and the convenience of sitting at home and learning. So probably I think we are looking at a world where both will exist, and may both worlds exist, because none will work in isolation, and I hope that doesn't come.
Thank you so much. I think it's correct. What I focus at, what I do is just deliver the knowledge, the theory in a fast way. I don't think we still can skip the theory, but theory should be less focused. In a fast way, we deliver instantly, they get it instantly. Spend more time on, talking to the expert, real case study, hands-on practice, so on and so on. We need to do this. In our platform, we only not cater for theory learning. We invite, like professor, talk more about real scenario, case study. So we have a different session to cater different things. So that's what I'm talking about, There's no one way to deliver the best for the learners. You need to have multiple options, just like Facebook. If they let you to just post picture, you run away, man. Today, they need to let you do live. They need to let you do video, some real story, all kind of things. So this is a good example. Optional choices. Too bad they love choice. They cannot stay with one. That is how it works right now. So we just to design that way, just to make sure I always focus on not us, them. How do we get the information impactful towards them? All right. I hope I give enough answer. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tan. Thank you. You have one more question? Okay, go ahead, sir.
You're very popular today.
All right, last question.
For a very engaging presentation. The interest here is because I run a not-for-profit, and we're also working with, the underserved communities in that sense. So my question in that context is, how do you measure impact? You spoke about impact, and you've sort of also put in the Sustainable Development Goals. So how are you measuring impact through the program? And what kind of courses are you running? And the other question would be, what kind of price points are you looking at? How do you run this?
Price one.
Price point, right?
Oh, price point, yeah, okay. All right. Okay, thank you very much. I think measuring impact is also one of the biggest challenges in online. I cannot answer you, we have the right solution yet, but I believe with all data that they gone through learning in our platform, we talk about analytics, we know how much time you spend, we know what you're going through, we know how your habit, we put in a lot of AI analytics behind our platform to study the behavior of user. I think from there is the first stage we can measure whether they are impactful. Second thing, I want to focus on how after they learn, what can they use this to apply on? Are they on job? Are they on your work? Are you on other things? So these are our key measurements for impact. So we know because in our platform we ask for all these things from them. Of course, it might be not real, but this is what we can do in a shortest time. I cannot give you a best solution, but we are improving time to time. And secondly, we talk about the price, right? Yeah, I think giving everything free is not right. I don't believe that. There must be certain limit commitment from the learner itself to come to us. So we do that. We do that. We force them. Always people can give free education in a certain way, yes, but without the commitment, I don't think they will pay attention to it. So how do you bring the commitment into the lowest level? This is what I'm talking about. With technology, the cost is very low. You will be surprised how much I spend a month to cater 300, 400 students a month. I think it's 10% of your school, or maybe less. The cost is low when you run online. So with this, I can bring down. And the last one is called how do we really match on what is happening in the market, right? As I say, I can say no one have the best solution. No one. It's really a lot of platform here and there around the world. You can see a lot, but everyone is going towards the right direction. It's just like when messaging app came forward 10 years ago, when social media app came forward ago, it's still a lot of testing stage. It's still a lot of finding the best thing. And I tell you, if you find the best solution, tomorrow is not enough. You have to keep improving. So it's an ongoing process. It's never ending. So everyone should contribute towards a certain way. How can we move this together? That's why I always say I'm not the best. I cannot tell you I'm the right person to tell on this, but there's a lot of ways we need to come together. All right? Thank you.
Very
I
nice.
hope I
Thank
answered.
you very much.